Year 7 and 8 Percentage Practice Exam Question 6. Write 1/6 as our percentage correct to 2 decimal places. So when we are converting a fraction to a percentage, we first need to get it into a decimal. So the first thing I'm going to do is write it as a division equation. 1, the fraction lines means we are dividing. So it's 1 and we are dividing by 6. So let's have a look. If I've got 1 and I'm dividing by 6, how many 6's in 1? There are 0. I put a decimal point, I carry the 1 and I drop the 0. How many 6's are there in 10? There is 1. There is 4 left over, and then I'm going to drop the 0. So now I'm looking at 40. How many 6's in 40? Well, I know that 6 times 6 equals 36. So that means there are 6 6's in 40, and I've got, again, 4 left over, and I drop the 0. So it's going to keep on being 4 left over, which means it's going to be 0.16, and 6 is recurring. Then I change it to a percentage. Be mindful it is recurring, so to make it easy, I'm just going to put 6 and 6 here, because that's going to help us when we times it by 100. So if I've got 0.1666 and I wanted to get it into a percentage, we times it by 100, 1, 2, which is moving the decimal point 2 places over, and it gives me 16.66%. Likewise with the next question, it says convert 13.8% to a decimal. Well, because it's in a percentage, to get it into a decimal, all we need to do is divide it by 100. And that means we are moving the decimal place over 2 places, and it becomes 0.138. And that is our decimal. Now this one's looks a bit more annoying, but that's just because we've got it as a mixed fraction. So we need to change this percentage to a decimal. So the first thing I'm going to do is rewrite it, and I know 1/4 is 0.25. So I'm just going to rewrite it as 6.25%. Which means it's easier to change to a decimal now because I need to divide it by 100. So I'm moving it over the decimal place over 2 places, and that becomes 0.0625.